Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Before I begin, I just want to say thank you very much to everyone in the channel here that's contributing towards the growth of this channel. It's experienced exponential growth and it's in its own little bull market. So it's really good. It's really good to see that the channel's growing and the positive feedback that we're getting across the entire space here, not just on the videos, on the quality of the content of the Telegram group there. You've got a community there that you ask a question, it gets answered. No one goes unanswered. If you do go unanswered, then please do tag me. And then obviously when I come into the group, and I'd always have a session there where I answer all the questions that I can. Failing that, just send me a private message on Telegram there, and I will answer any questions that you may have. So yeah, just moving on. This is a bit of a different format for this video. This is basically a little bit of a guide as to how we find our altcoin gems, okay? And I don't see many other people doing this, and this is a technique that I've been using for a while. It's got a proven track record, okay? And I have spotted a couple of gems already that I have posted a couple of months ago, to be fair, when I first started the channel. You've got, not a couple of months ago, about a month ago, so to speak. I lose track of where I am, I'm that busy. But basically, I sort of went through the charts a little bit, and I was looking for coins that showing signs of sort of reversals and stuff like that, and one major sign, okay, and it is a major sign. It has to be taken seriously, because if I show you something right now, I'll show you this particular metric, okay. For example, on Bitcoin, we'll look at Bitcoin, okay. Look at Bitcoin, right, and switch straight to the weekly time frame here. And this is my opinion, right, moving forward in a bear market, okay, because you will experience that bear market. In my opinion, this is the weekly time frame here for Bitcoin, okay. In my opinion, right, when you form something on the weekly time frame called a bullish cross, okay, you are bullish. And the last time that Bitcoin formed a bullish cross on a weekly time frame was just there after a bearish cross. You remember we had that big dump last year, the Corona dump, okay, and immediately after Bitcoin got bought up and it formed a bullish cross on the weekly time frame. Did I say daily? Weekly. Let me amend myself. If I did say daily, I mean weekly. Okay, so you zoom out on your charts, you find charts that have got a bullish cross on the weekly time frame. That is a hi, we're off to the races signal. We've refueled the rocket ships, we've gone down into the depths of the despair, we've refueled those rocket ships, and now we're about to take off. And I guarantee we're in a bull market, okay. So projects that you're seeing that are old, obviously we need them to be relatively old and come from the previous bear market to be in a position to form a bull golden cross. It's golden cross, bull cross, whatever you like to call it, on the weekly time frame, where the 55, okay, the 20 EMA goes above the 55 EMA is a massive signal, in my opinion, of continuation and a project getting kick-started, okay. And there are many projects out there that are doing that, and I've already posted in the group there, because you can see Bitcoin's up 631%, right? So that's good signal, really good signal, okay. Until we get that bearish cross like you did here, you got the bullish cross down there, massive signal. Look at Bitcoin down there at $302, okay, on the 7th of December 2015, got its weekly bullish cross, and from then just went up. Appreciated so much. That cannot be ignored, okay. And you are seeing that across the board. Look at that appreciation there, 6,357% before it topped out, started to roll over, and obviously formed its bearish cross, saying, okay, we're in a bear market. And from that point, you was in a multi-year bear market. So effectively, what you're looking for is these bullish crosses on the weekly time frame. And I went through a few of the charts, okay, and I did find them, and I've posted them, I've made videos on them, okay. And I'll tell you straight off the bat, already they are appreciated, and people in the Telegram group there are doing really well that got involved. Again, not financial advice. One of those particular projects is Null's, okay. That has actually had a retracement, and I made a really extensive video about this particular project, bullish cross on a weekly time frame. Do you see that? Formed on the 15th of February. As soon as I seen that, I think we got the pop out there, okay, and we had the back test of support. As soon as I seen that, I gave a big signal to everyone. I made a video in the CoinsKid community here as I kicked off the channel. I said, buy Nulls and go to the beach, because that's what I say with these things. People can get too bogged down. They'll sort of look at the up and downs, and they'll get sort of lost in the traction of trading. So this is a buy and go. These particular projects that are showing this are buy and go to the beach project, so to speak. You just buy, go long, go to the beach, ignore it, come back at the end of the bull run when you start forming bearish crosses on a weekly time frame, or worse yet, better yet, on the daily time frame, because that's a bit more of a signal. And we'll go down that path when we come to it, okay, towards the end of this bull run. And obviously stick with the channel and I will teach you everything I know and help you and educate you in this space. So at the moment we're looking for projects that have retraced, okay, because you need projects that have got history. And as you can see, Nulls was up here, okay, and it was in a multi-year bear market, okay. Not much data to produce a bearish cross because obviously, you know, if you're looking at projects now, they're just kicking into gear, so you're not going to have that kind of data, okay. So it was in a multi-year bear market, recovered, formed a bullish cross on a weekly time frame, a massive buy and go to the beach signal, okay. So Nulls, as you can see, from that moment of that bullish cross, Nulls is actually up at the moment. You're roughly, you know, 314%, so that's doing really well. And anyone that's involved in that, good luck, long may it continue. So then another project, okay, I'm going to go through all the projects with you now, okay. There's only 3 that I've made videos for in the CoinsKid community, in the CoinsKid video channel thing that we've got going on in the CoinsKid community. Oh, Barney, shut up, my dog's barking, I do apologize. So another one of those is ONT, okay, and Ontology, when I seen this, I actually made the video as well if you want to check that out. And Ontology is flying, so it made the bullish cross there. Let's move that out of the way. Ontology actually made the bullish cross again in mid-February. So you see that, the bullish cross on a weekly time frame, and from that moment there, you know, ONT from that bullish cross is up whopping 150%. So again, doing well, and you can see what it's doing. It's retracing back to its all-time high. It's actually starting to go parabolic, and it's, you know, we've laid down that price prediction already. We've done the video, so you've seen that. Another one is XRP, okay, and you know what, if you scour these charts, there are lots of these projects, okay. So XRP, you know that we're targeting, we've got a particular target on XRP. Yeah, everyone says it's a shite call and it's not going to do very well and all this and all that and all the FUD, but you can see it's got its bullish cross there in the 9th of November at the bullish cross on the weekly time frame there, 9th of November, massive buy signal. Okay, went up because, believe it or not, okay, I was around then, I've been around for a very long time of XRP, and I remember that because XRP was one of the first projects to sort of come out the gates and started going, okay. It moved up exponentially and it formed this bullish cross on the weekly time frame there, and this particular move here was because of the token, the Spark token swap. So people were buying, then it dumped, and then it obviously corrected, found a bottom, come back up, and you can see how bullish XRP is. This is why we're targeting a full retracement for XRP on this channel here, even though it's, you know, got its court case and it's got all the FUD around it. We are targeting a full march on now for XRP. We've got a short-term price target there if you do want to check that video out, but we are anticipating that XRP does retrace to its previous all-time high, which is over at $3. This is against Tether, so you know it's from that moment there in which it was traded. So I would definitely expect XRP to march on and onwards, but again, not financial advice. But what we're showing you here is these bullish crosses, okay, on the weekly time frame are massive signals that your project or whatever project you're looking at or whatever project is showing that signal is off to the races in this bull market. Do you understand that? Okay, so yeah, it go up and it'll retrace and it'll fall back to support, you know, these EMAs as we talk about so many times. You want to see it in this weekly EMA, and not many projects are in this weekly EMA either. So you can say that XRP is at that retest of the weekly EMA there. You know, Bitcoin's miles away from its weekly EMA. A lot of projects have just come back down to it. Blue chips, i.e. Chainlink and Ethereum and projects like that have just recently come back down to their weekly EMA. That's why you're seeing them surge, and this is why you see an XRP surge, because these EMAs, as I do say to you, are massively important. They're a test of support. They refuel these rocket ships, and the deeper you get the test off the EMAs, the more upside you're going to see. It's not financial advice, but it's just common sense. So there's a guy, I put this information in the Telegram group there about, you know, look for projects with golden crosses on the weekly time frame, and there's a particular chap, I think he's been scouring the charts, bless him, because he's got in touch with me and he's given me an absolute whopping list, okay, because obviously I'm so busy, I've got time to go through them all. So I've actually got a list in front of me and I will go through them quickly right now, okay. One that is actually given me yesterday, I looked at it and it's absolutely bolted, okay. The chap's name is SEFAN, okay, he's from Romania, he's a good guy. He's a medical student, okay, and he's just looking at crypto in his spare time, and it's all good. So yeah, cheers for that, SEFAN. Really good information that you posted there, man. You've saved me a bit of a job. And the projects that we're about to look at now, okay, so we'll have a look at one. So one is Philo, okay. So one of those projects that is found, I will tell you all those projects in this video because that's the point of the video. I want to give you the little golden gems that Stefan's found. So one is Firo, okay, and it's traded against USD Tether on hit BC there, and you can see immediately straight off the bat, bullish cross on a weekly time frame. It was formed only a few days ago. Only a few weeks ago. I do apologize about that. It was formed only a few weeks ago. Massive signal. Look at that. And since you got that, look what's happened. It's bolted up. So, you know, that's one that you need to look at. Firo, do take that into account. I won't delve any deeper into the projects. I'm just going to show you them quick and the effect that it's having, this bullish cross. It's like a big massive board the rocket ship ticket signal, okay? And then another one is KMD. Another one is KMD, okay, and this is on Bittrex, as you can see in this against US dollar, obviously, because it's gone there and it's gone through its little bear market and it's come up now to breathe, and it's formed a bullish cross on the weekly time frame again, and look what's happened since it's done that, okay, it's just gone unappreciated, and that is a really good signal, okay. So, you know, I'm not saying get into buy now or anything like that. What I'm saying is do take attention to these projects that Stefan has brought to our attention, because these are the signals that you want, because like I've just shown you on the Bitcoin, okay, that had its bullish cross last year, okay, and look at the appreciation it's gone, and we are in a bull market, so I would be expecting more upside on these projects. Not financial advice, you know, and if you wasn't in these projects, then I would, you know, anticipate a pullback as an entry level, okay. Always rebuy the EMA retests, okay, if you're looking to get in a project, okay. Don't FOMO into it. That's not financial advice, so you do what you want, okay. And then the next project is Loom, okay, so we'll take a look at Loom. So with Loom, you can see that its bullish cross was formed quite a while ago. I mean, what an entry there on the 11th of January. You know, since the 11th of January when it's formed its bullish cross, it's appreciated a whopping 752%. So do you see what I say about these bullish crosses on the weekly time frame? If you can find any bullish crosses on the weekly time frame that are formed like last week, a couple of weeks ago, it's a really good signal, okay. It's a very positive signal in a bull market for a continuation of an uptrend. So if you do find any of those projects, please do send us a message and we will cover them, and I will fully credit you as well, okay. So we've got a few more to go through Stefan's list, so obviously I'm going to tell you all of them. The next one is KNC. So with KNC, its bullish cross was formed quite a long time ago, actually, March of last year, very similar to Bitcoin. So you can see since it's had that bullish cross, it's been on a big run. You know, it may continue, because what it is, it looks as though this is retracing to its all-time high. So that's definitely one that you want to have a look at. But in my opinion, you know, the fact you want to get these as recent as possible shows that you've got more potential upside when you find them, okay? Because you're in a bull market, and you know that this is a whopping uptrend. Look at that. A massive uptrend, and it is showing strength, but given that structure there, personally, just off the bat, I would say that is looking to roll over and come back down to the EMAs and form something very similar to this structure here, where it's going to form a swing low just on a weekly time frame. You see it went up, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, and now you're looking at a potential swing high and swing low. So, you know, if it comes back down and tests this 55 EMA, this may be a really good entry just off the bat, a little bit of TA for Kyber Network, okay, because it has formed its bullish cross quite a long time ago. So that's just something to think about. So that's KNC, okay. So I'm going to jump on to the next one. So this project as well, believe it or not, I was actually looking at this project and only a few weeks ago, and I didn't look at the weekly time frame on it. I could absolutely shoot myself, okay, because obviously look what's happened to it. We've got the bullish cross, because I was researching alternative smart contract chains, okay, and OneChain is one of those. It's very high speed. It was very low at the time. I think it was about 80 cents when I was looking at it, and I just didn't zoom out. And again, that's what I say to you, always zoom out, okay. I do say it, but obviously in this case I didn't apply it, so I'm an idiot, okay. And I hold my hands up. But I'm that bloody busy that you miss these little gems. So Stefan, once again, thank you for bringing this to our attention. Again, what I would say here, like the previous Kyber Network there, I would definitely wait for some kind of pullback there. You can see it's a massive impulsive move there, but it's very good. You formed that bullish cross literally the 1st of February there on the weekly time frame. You can see its all-time highs there, okay, and you will potentially see that retracement to its all-time high. So even from here, okay, given that structure, you're looking at a 453% appreciation. But what I would say and what I would wait for, not financial advice here, because what you've done, you've gone up there, impulsive wave, and you had that corrective wave, that swing low, okay, and potentially you're looking at, and you can see where the swing low rests on the previous high. So what you're looking at is that swing low. Wherever it falls back to, you could potentially be looking at a buy zone there for OneChain. Okay, so you may be looking at WAN coming down and correcting to 108, and that personally would be a fantastic sort of area to get involved in WAN if you're not already involved. Might not happen. I'm just outlining some targets and give you a potential greater appreciation of 855% as it approaches its all-time high, because that's what you're going to see. Okay, these are a massive signal, as I've just stipulated to you. These bullish cross on a weekly time frame. We're in a bull trend. You know, you've got a few months left of this bull trend, and you are going to see a lot of these projects and tokens just smash up to their all-time highs. Okay, so that's OneChain. So we've got a few more left. I'm going to go through them all with you. I'm going to be very thorough here. It's a very long video. I do apologise, but with this information, take your notepad and pen, go away, write down the information you want, research those projects that were given to you, and just take a look. And, you know, obviously, if you're looking to invest or anything, always diversify your investments there. Okay, so this one's WTC. So again, WTC is pretty much on its way to its retracement of its all-time high there. Okay, so in the previous bear market there, you could see yeah, it had this bear market where it come down, fell under all the EMAs, and we do tell you when you're under these EMAs, you're in a bear market. It's come up, it's broken. Look at that for a gigantic move. Bear flag. That's on the weekly time frame there. It's gone up, formed a bear flag, and it's gone up again. So even from that bear flag there, you are looking at a greater upside right now at this moment, because that bear flag formed like this, okay, and you do have a breakout target. Again, it's on the weekly time frame, so you have to be a little bit patient with it. Okay, so that's from the initial point of breakout, and you can see it's broke out from that point there. So you could see that, you know, effectively WTC is on its way to there before it does hit a level of resistance. So at the moment, you know, this could potentially be a relatively good trade of around 30% to get to that particular target there out of this bull flag. Did I say bear flag? Bull flag, okay, because that's bull flag, comes back on itself, breaks out, and you have that target. So you are looking at that target there. So you are looking at a greater level of appreciation for OneChain there, and to get to its previous all-time high in this, on that current market there, you are looking from here for a target of 94%. So that's not a bad little trade. Do keep an eye on that. That's WTC USDT. So that's that one done. So the next one obviously is NULS, which we've covered. ONT, which I've covered because I made the videos on that. Another one, okay, is one of the projects that I first got into when I got into crypto in 2017. I did actually buy a few of these, and I have held them, to be honest with you. I did hold them. I've still got them. I think I'm a little bit down on them. I can't remember, but these are for my long holders anyway, because I believe in the technology. Okay, so this particular project is EOS USD dollar. Okay, Bitfinex. Okay, and you can see that this has actually formed a bullish cross quite recently on the 8th of February there on the weekly time frame. Okay, so that's really good. So you can see, I actually remember this. I remember this because this was May 2019. It shot right up to roughly $8. That was it. Yeah, $8, and then obviously got rejected because we was in a bear market. We was in a bear market. That's why it got rejected. You're in a bear market, in a multi-year bear market. Everything was. To be fair, you know, everything was in a multi-year bear market. So, but now we're in a bull market. So you will see EOS hopefully push on there from that bullish cross. Okay, it formed that bullish cross on roughly the 8th of February, and now it's marching on. And you could see potentially where EOS could get back to, and that is up there at $23. Okay, so we'll just put that there, because a lot of these that are forming bullish crosses, like I said to you, on a weekly time frame, are actually retracing. They're on the way to retracing to their previous all-time highs. And if you go back deeper, okay, you look at Bitcoin, you look at Litecoin, you look at things like that, when they form their bullish crosses from a bear cross from a bear market into a bull market. I could go back, I'll show you, but the video's getting really long now. You do it yourself. Go back, look at Bitcoin, look at Litecoin. When they formed bearish crosses, okay, and went into their bear markets, but when they started coming out of it towards the start of the bull market, they would always retrace to their previous all-time high. And that's what it is. It's basically, like I say to you so many times, okay, you'll see swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. So what I'm saying is that basically, you know, you see EOS, okay, when it goes up and it makes a new high, it's basically all swing lows and swing highs, but on a zoomed out time frame, on a weekly time frame. Okay, you've seen how we do it in the channel. Okay, so in a bull market, in an uptrend, things go up like this. Okay, they'll go up and then they'll go down. Okay, it works in waves, and up and then down, and what they do, they fall onto the previous high. Okay, no, it's not beautiful, but that's what it does. So what you're looking at potentially, you know, if EOS break this high, okay, go on to make a new high in the bull market, and when it falls back down, you are potentially looking at it falling back onto its previous all-time high, and that's how it works. And that's why potentially Bitcoin will potentially fall back onto 20k in the bear market, in the next bear market. You know, so if you're not into Bitcoin, and that's what I do tell people, if you're not necessarily into Bitcoin and you feel like you've lost out and you've missed the rocket there, you are looking at a swing low for Bitcoin down to that previous high of the previous bull market, which is about 20k. Okay, so do keep that in mind. This is how crypto works. So yeah, just cracking on, you've got appreciation from there up to its previous high of 269%. So that's EOS, that looks pretty good. And then obviously we've covered XRP. So that's basically it at the moment. Okay, and whatever you can find that's got that bullish cross on a weekly time frame, which is relatively recent, okay, do get in touch, do post it in the group there, do post it in the Telegram group, get in touch with me. And yeah, so they're little golden tickets, basically. Not always going to work out, but you can see just from the ones I've shown you so far, they are working out. Okay, and again, if you look at just so I can explain to you, you look at projects that have formed their bullish cross on a weekly time frame. Okay, Ethereum, for example. So yeah, you can see that Ethereum, what it's done, it made its bullish cross on a weekly time frame, retraced to its all-time high, and it's absolutely smashed through that. So it's just confluence to say that those projects that we're finding on the weekly time frame that look to be retracing to the all-time high in the bull market look pretty solid projects there. So yeah, that's just a little update on the little altcoin gems that you can find if you do scour the market. Zoom out on a weekly time frame, look for the bullish crosses, and yeah, do post them in the groups. We'll pay a bit of attention to them. So thanks again, Stefan, for that, and researching and getting in touch and posting that to me. Do take care, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that video. It's just a little technique that we use to find little gems that are just kickstarting their bull run. Take care. Bye bye.